Well, hello everybody. It's once again here, David Herzog here. Hi, how's everybody doing? Going to do a demonstration here of Acronis 2020 True Image software. Software for using for imaging and cloning a hard drive or SSD. So, without any further delay here, we're going to go ahead and go into the process here. As you can see, I have a Dell Inspiron 531 computer right there, and this is what I'm going to be doing the demonstration on. And there's the computer screen right there of the Dell Inspiron 531 right there. And what I'm going to do first is completely blow away the operating system Windows 10 that you see right there on the screen. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is restart the computer and go into the BIOS and select the Windows 10 USB that I have connected to the computer, connected to this computer, that computer right now. So give me a few minutes here and we're going to go ahead and get started here. Excuse me about that. So have a little drink there. Here we get started. Okay. Now, going back to the computer screen, what I'm going to do is to restart the computer. When I restart the computer, I'm going to be pressing F12 on the keyboard to go into the boot menu of the BIOS, which you will see on the screen there. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and get started on that. All right, restarting time. There we go. You see I'm going to restart right there. And there we go. We are restarting. And as we are restarting, we're going to press the F12 key. Because we had to do this real quick to get into the boot menu of the BIOS. Okay, there we go. Now we're in the boot menu of the BIOS here. And as you can see, we have the options. First, the hard disk and the USB SanDisk, and the other ones are the CD-ROMs that are in there. And there's an NVIDIA boot agent and a utility partition right there. What we're going to do is go down to the SanDisk USB. So let's go from there to there, and we're going to hit enter right there, and we're going to boot from the Windows 10 USB because what we're going to do is we're going to blow away and take off the operating system on this computer. Because I have an image that I created on an external hard drive that I'm going to plug in after I get this step completed, that has an image created with Acronis 2020 True Image software. And we're going to reinstall the operant. We're going to reinstall everything. Now we're booting into the Windows 10 bootable USB that has Windows 10 on it. Okay, and there's the Windows 10 USB right there, the Windows 10 installation screen. For installing Windows 10 operating system. Now, what we're going to do in this step of the process here, we're going to go to hit the next screen, hit install now. hit I don't have the product key on the next screen. We're going to choose Windows 10 Professional 64-bit right there. We're going to go to the next screen. Accept the licensing terms. Custom install here. Here we go. Now we're going to delete all these partitions one by one. 1, 2, and that one, 3, right there, until we have one partition that has, it says drive 0 unallocated space. There's nothing on this hard drive for right now. We're not going to click next because we're going to take this off of there. It says, you sure you want to quit? Yes. We're going to stop it right now. Go to here. We're going to, yes, you want to cancel? Yes, we want to cancel. Okay, and now in the next step of the process, what I have to do is I have to take the Windows 10 hard drive out, and what I'm going to do, or as you're going to see when it restarts here, there's not going to be any anything. There's nothing on the computer right now. No bootable device available. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is go turn off the computer, plug in the Acronis 2020 True Image USB that I have right here that I created. Let me see if I can get that close up to you so you can get a let me go back to me here. Let me see if I can get this close to you so you can see it here. I'll get as close as I can so you can see it. Okay, there's the Acronis. I'm going to plug this in. I'm going to plug the hard drive in here that has the image that I created in Acronis True Image 2020. And we're going to go ahead and go into the BIOS. Again, the boot menu of the BIOS, and boot from Acronis. And we're going to start to restore the image that I have on this hard drive. On an external hard drive that I have here with Acronis. So I will be right back. Alrighty, we're back. And as you can see right now, I installed the Acronis 2020 USB. I restarted the computer. I got the hard drive where the image is that was created with Acronis installed in there. And excuse me there. And what I'm going to do now is go to the once again, go down to the SanDisk Cruiser drive that has Acronis on it. 2, 3, SanDisk, okay. And here we go. We're going to boot to Acronis because this computer has nothing else to boot to, so it's going to boot to the flash drive I have with Acronis installed on it. And this might take a few minutes to do. And this is where the restoration of the image is going to be. The image is going to go back on the SSD of this computer. The image is going to go back on the SSD of this computer. Of Windows and everything that I just blew away. So it's going to take a little bit, so we'll just hang out and let it do its thing. Sorry about that, I just muted my microphone for a second. And there we go, starting the process of booting into Acronis here. Okay, and now we have we're booted into Acronis. So now what we're going to do here is it says, what would you like to do? We're not going to back up. We're recovering it back up, and we're going to choose the Inspiron 531 backup right there, and we're going to go to here. We're going to choose the Inspiron 531 backup right there, and we're going to click next and recover whole disk and partitions next, and we're going to choose a date right there of the recovery. We're going to choose that right there, the time right there, click next, and we're going to disk 1, we're going to choose all of those because we want everything that was on there to go back on there on the SSD, and I'm going to click next, and it's analyzing the partitions right there that we just selected. And so far, where are we? We are what, 20 minutes into not bad, 20 minutes in there. What are we on the live stream page here? What, 20 minutes or so. Yeah, okay, that's good, but we still have good connection and no drop frames, so beautiful. Everything is working out just perfectly so far. Letting Acronis do its thing because okay, and now Acronis is ready. We have this. Okay, we're going to restore this. We got to select the destination of the disk where we're going to restore the image to. That's disk 1. That's the Samsung SSD 860 Evo 1 that we're going to start on, and we're going to click next, and that gives us the information of what is going on that disk, and we're going to proceed, and we're going to let Acronis recover the image here, And what we're going to do is check the box right there that says restart the computer when the operation is completed. And when Acronis completes the operation, we should have a brand new, we should have the image from the that I created on the external hard drive that's plugged into this computer with the Acronis bootable USB. Should be back on the computer. So we're gonna see how this goes here. This should go pretty smooth. A lot smoother than the last than the last time I tried this. And it's just simple navigation of the software. And I'm going to mute my microphone just for a second one more time. Alrighty, and now I'm back, and you can see the recovery process is beginning. This is really great software. You know, if you're curious and you want to purchase this software, it's only $50 for a year of it, but you know, it's a lifesaver. It will save your life if you ever have an issue with your computer and you create an image with this software and have it on an external hard drive like I did. You will not have any problems. Just make sure you have a current backup of everything on your computer's hard drive or SSD. So there's a website, Acronis 2020 True Image. If you choose to buy, it's only $50 a year. That's a small price to pay for protecting all the data on your computer. And let me go back to me right there. Just showed you the live stream page there that I was on. Live stream page that was on. YouTube live stream page. Everything's going really well, and I'm glad of that. We're doing the recovery. Let's go back to the screen where the recovery is taking place. And this is going to take a little bit to do as well too. But that's okay. You know, we're restoring it. We're restoring an image, and that takes a little while. But you're seeing the process. You're watching everything that goes into restoring an image on a hard drive or an SSD of a computer. Okay, back once again. We're waiting. It does take a bit to do. And if you are not interested in doing this yourself, I could probably help you maybe do this. You know, But I'm sure if you follow this tutorial, like if you follow the steps that I'm doing here, and rewind the video and watch it over and over and over again, you'll be able to do this yourself. Once you purchase the Acronis software from Acronis' website and create a bootable USB create a bootable USB with Acronis' IO image and create a backup on an external hard drive of a backup image of your hard drive or SSD on an external hard drive. I'm just about almost halfway through. What's it say? We got 2 minutes left. We'll see. And we're about halfway there in the recovery process here. Alrighty, we're but down to the last 54 seconds. It says there on the progress bar. And I'd like to put a little disclaimer in here. This is what I use, for restoring images and cloning hard drives of my computers. You don't have to use this. You don't have to buy it at all. But it makes it a lot easier to create an image and restore an image. To me, anyway. That's why I use it. I like it. It's easy to use and easy to understand. the process and the operation here. Okay. Getting closer and closer to recovery. The progress bar are being completed here. And when it's completed and the computer restarts and everything, we should have the original image that we started with at the beginning of this demonstration. Getting ready about on the downside of things here. And you're seeing this firsthand, on my channel live stream. I'm on LinkedIn right now, and I'm on Twitter as well too. Restarting. Let's go ahead and restart it right there, and hopefully keep our fingers crossed, and hopefully everything will work the way it's supposed to. We got the BIOS screen there. Just a good sign, okay? And we've got Windows booting again. So far, so good. And as you can see, at the desktop, and we are at the Windows screen, the image has been restored. Same one that we had at the beginning of this demonstration. And that's really how easy it is to restore an image with Acronis 2020 True Image software. If you're interested in purchasing this software, Acronis, right there, Acronis' website, right there. You can go on there, and you'll have to create your account and everything, and do your transaction. It's really great software. As you saw it work. You saw it work. And it's a great thing. It's great software to have. It's only $50 a year. As I said before, that's a small price to pay to protect your data. So, as you can see from that little demonstration, we have successfully restored an image off an external hard drive with a Acronis True Image back onto this Dell Inspiron 531 computer. And you know, if you're interested in content like this that I create, you know, you can go ahead and become a subscriber if you choose to. If not, that would be fine as well. But we're gonna call this finished here, and this is concludes the installation. This includes the demonstration of Acronis 2020 True Image software.